Let's get it. We in the chop shop, we live in the chop shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, we live in the chop shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the chop shop. We in the chop shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the chop shop. Yeah, it's lit in the chop shop. Turn your dials up in the drop top. They ain't based in debate, but they keep it fact straight. Going 30 for 30, let's do a first take on Facebook Live from 12 to 2. Rob Hatter and Jim Hicks going back and forth like Carter Ray and Skip Bayless and Stephen Smith. From on the court, off the court, straight to the field. Not a man that steals, but I made it steal. To the octagon where I fight to kill. We go face to face, then you write your will. I don't play tennis, but I bring the racket. I'm on the floor, I attack the basket. Put you in the casket when I'm overlapping. Never showing mercy, cause I'm always snapping. Never showing mercy when I'm in the arena. Step into the ring, he hit me as I beat him. Step into the court, I'm never backing down. Killing competition, I'm smacking down. Let me get back to the other stuff at the chop shop, cause they cutting up. It's retro, coming to you live to the chop shop. Now let's turn it up. Yeah, we in the chop shop, man. Shout out to Jim Hicks and Rob Hatter. You can catch.
All right, welcome to the Chop Shop, guys. Sorry for those audio and technical difficulties. We are waiting on Hatter to get everything right on his side. I had to beam on in from my end of the fence, my neck of the woods. And well, guys, welcome to the Chop Shop today. It was right in the middle of it's being the NBA conversation with Ben Simmons and his recently, because you just tuned in, recently got suspended from for one game from the Philadelphia 76ers. They open up on tomorrow with the at the New Orleans Pelicans, and so that's a nice matchup. That's one of the marquee games on the docket for Wednesday. Of course, there are two games on the slate tonight, a doubleheader, in case you didn't know. And the game one is the Brooklyn Nets at the Milwaukee Bucks, followed by the Lakers and Golden State. That's the 6 o'clock, and I want to say I think it's 6 and 9. You guys we can look that up and dig up it just to make sure. I think I may have it right here, and yeah, 6:30 and 9. So they gapped out a little bit apart. And once again, so we're gonna get you guys share. Let's start this thing off on the secondary note. Let's start this thing off right and share the show right now, if you would. I'm gonna start it off on my end and share. If you're on Facebook, if you're on the YouTube, give us a thumbs up. I see your Rod Wells. You are in there, and you guys can also you can check out the Chop Shop. We're streaming simultaneously on both platforms. And so what we're going to do is, as I get ready to cue everything up, right, guys? And I'm going to go to a quick break and pay some bills, and we'll come right back at you.
H-Town, let's get down at the Aldine ISD M.O. Campbell Center. High school boys basketball season opener powered by Boost Mobile. November 12th and 13th, 12 games in 2 days, including the Shadow Creek Sharks will battle the nation's #1 ranked public school, the Duncanville Panthers. Undefeated state champ Beaumont United will take on Cy Ranch. November 12th and 13th at the M.O. Campbell Center, the season opener powered by Boost Mobile. For schedule and $10 tickets, go to rcsports.com.
How are you going to be on the stage? How are you going to get from off the bench to on the floor? If you love basketball, you got to be passionate about what you do. You can't just play just to play.
If you really want it, you'll need to make sacrifices. You'll face doubt. You will fail. Whether or not you succeed, that choice is yours.
All right, welcome back to the Chop Shop, and right on cue, we're gonna get this thing popping. And first, we have Payal. That's one, and how you froze. It appears. Let me get him back out of there. And how did you have to back out and come back in? It seemed like you froze up on us. And meanwhile, we're waiting. Got Chris Walker on deck as well to come in and going to join us. And we'll have Hatter, the Hater, and the Hat in full effect in just a few moments. And that's what we're doing right now. Meanwhile, I was giving you guys a slate of games on the NBA docket tonight. Of course, as Brooklyn and Golden State. Brooklyn at Milwaukee, Lakers at Golden State at the Lakers. Had that backwards at first. So sorry, and that's a 6:30 and a 9 o'clock. Both games will be on TNT. So that means one of the most popular pregame shows in the world will return to the airwaves, make its season debut tonight. And that's Kenny, Charles, Shaq, Ernie, in the studio. So it should be, I'm quite sure they're going to have a slate of things on the docket tonight. But also wanted to share one thing we're going to talk about, of course, today. Some of the things, the LSU head coach being relieved of his duties upon the completion of the season. So he gets to coach the rest of the season. Basically, he's how would you say it? He's a walking duck. He's a lame duck right now. And that's Chris Walker right on cue. What's going on, C-Walk? We talked about LSU, the coaching gig, the head coach football, Orgeron has been informed that he can coach the rest of the season. He's done. Meanwhile, some people from LSU made contact with the people from Jimbo Fisher, who's just signed a wacky extension on his brand new contract that he got that makes his buyout. His buyout is over $75 million if they were to get rid of him. But your thoughts on his LSU situation and your thoughts on a coach being able to finish the season with at least a month and a half to go, knowing that you're done. I mean, your thoughts on that. What are the pros and cons of that?
Well, I mean, it depends on the culture. I think they did it after a win for a reason. Everybody's feeling good. And if you read the storyline, you will see that all of the different issues outside of the program are the reasons this is probably happening or being escalated. They were 15-0 Joe Burrow. When was the last time? Think about when was the last time LSU won a championship? They had Les Miles there forever. Never won a championship. They had won a championship since Nick Saban. And Ed Orgeron delivered a national championship. You're going to fire a guy for 2 years after that. Plus, you're counting the pandemic year, saying they're 8-8. It's ridiculous. It's other stuff. And you look what happened to Les Miles with the sexual harassment situation. And then you look at, if you just read the storylines of what Ed Orgeron injected himself in the middle of, and then you see why it's happening. I do not believe it has anything to do with them being 8-8. They got a bunch of injuries. They won a championship 2 years ago, man. The Odell Beckham situation, it just seems like there's chaos, right? Chaos in Baton Rouge. Those dudes are running wild. And that's what it seems like is going on right now. So, we can, and the thing is, the crazy thing is, you know why he's been at peace? Think about why he's been at peace. You see what just happened at Washington State. If everybody's following what's going on in I forget the town that it's in up there in Pullman, Washington. They fired Rolovich. I want to say Rolovich. I don't want to butcher his name, but Coach Rolo, as they call him affectionately, fired him not taking the vaccine, plus 4 other assistant coaches. Fired him, right? Got rid of him. Guess what he does not get? His money. Because in his contract, it was deemed that it was with cause. So he gets nothing. I think he's owed 3 or 4 more years. He gets not another. You just said not another dime because he won't take the vaccine. Coach O, on the other hand, resigning and getting $17 million. Get an echo, TC. So, I mean, it's amazing. So he's basically put his tail between his legs so he can get his bread. You think that dude really cares? I'm getting my money, man. Why am I going to sit there and fight these people? But I'm telling you again, it's because of all of the other stuff. I mean, if you read some of the stuff going on through the timeline, you're like, man, what's going on? This dude's got a lot going on over there, man. So he's very lucky to get his money, bro. He's very lucky to get his money. Jimmy, there's an echo on the feed, Chichi.
Yeah,
I know we talked about it yesterday.
So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to see if it was a way to mute myself, and I'm going to put you guys on the screen while I can solve it on this end, and you got, but it's still going to solve it.
Let him talk one more time. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you're
Hey, Chris, say something now. Say something now, Chris. Chris.
What's up, Hatter?
See, he's going to get better because I put my earpiece on. I put my earpiece
right now.
Yeah, it's a lot better. A lot better. Keep talking.
It's a lot better.
Jimmy, I'm not on the screen, but I don't see you, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Long as something happen, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see myself over here. No, you might can see me over there.
No, we can't see you over here since you plug the things in. So.
Okay. Let's try it.
Well, anyway, we're waiting on Hatter to come on back in. Chris, as you were saying, we were talking about the Washington State coach Rolo decided not to get vaxxed, and that was his choice. And as a consequence, he was terminated mid-season. He wasn't allowed to coach to continue. You're done right now. And as you're saying,
there was a deadline. There was a vaccine deadline, a mandate, and they gave him. I mean, they let him coach into the season, and he tried to use a religious exemption, and the same thing that Andrew Wiggins tried to use, and the state won. As you know, Washington is a very liberal state. So that probably won't happen. And that wouldn't happen in the state of Texas. That would not happen in the state of Texas. But again, blue state, blue rules. I'm riding. I was in the Uber this morning, and people were saying, she can't believe they're making them do this and that. And then she was proceeded to tell me all of the different things. I had to talk about this kind of stuff before. About people and their angst against taking the vaccine because of what's in it, right? And I asked her, again, not trying to jump on her for whatever reason. I said, let me ask you a question. If you had diabetes, tell me what's in diabetic medicine. Tell me what's in it. You know what? Do you have high blood pressure? Tell me what's in high blood pressure. Tell me what's in that medicine. You know what? Forget that. That's a little bit. Tell me what's in Robitussin. Like all those different things they got on the back of cough syrup if you want to stop coughing. Tell me what's in it. And so my thing is, and again, I said, listen, you do what you want to do.
I'm just telling you, if you come to New York and you want to eat inside, you better have your card. Or they're not letting you eat inside. End of discussion. But you can eat inside and do whatever you want down here. You know? So, I don't know, again, everybody keeps talking about the echo, Jimmy. I don't know if I should come in and come off. I can't control the line, so I don't know what we can do about that.
What we can do, Chris, is we had Heather go out and come in. Let's get you to try to go out and come in, and let's see something, and we troubleshoot it from that side. Heather, what is it looking like now? You guys let us know in Boom Boom Room, how's the echo now? We're trying to track it down on which side of the fence is on. And
Do I need to say something? Am
Yeah.
I echoing? Am I echoing? Am I echoing?
not,
Anybody?
well, it's not on my end. I can't hear neither echo. I can hear. I didn't hear you echo or Chris echo.
Yeah, I heard Chris echoing real good. It's so if I'm not echoing and you not echoing, okay, so I got an echo too, so me and Chris got it.
They say I'm the only one not hearing. Okay. Yeah. And we are, once again, guys, this is some technical difficulties. And as you guys see, that this is some of the echoing, and we are trying.
Jimmy, it's some is going on with machine, your machine, but we will talk about it later. Because if me and Chris, everybody that's calling in is echoing, it's got something to do with the host machine. Now you sound muted. You still can't hear me. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, see, Walk, you there? Can we hear you?
I'm here, baby.
The echo persisted on Hatter. And so we narrowed it down. That means that if it's something from this end, that means of course it's from yesterday. And it's something that hasn't been detected on my end from the wear. And so I mean, you guys have to talk in order to tell if the echo is there.
No, I'm saying, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear the echo.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, and you're fine on my end. I don't hear echo coming from you as well. And I don't.
So I just hit another button and see. I'm trying to see if that's it. So
yeah, they say I still have the echo.
see. So if you still have the echo, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you on the screen. I'm gonna try something else, and you can. Well, if you, I don't know. Maybe you might not have the echo if I take myself out the screen. Let's see. I don't know. Hi, y'all. Go.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. What do you mean take yourself off the screen?
You can talk to him about some stuff still and see. At least.
You know what? Won't you go carry the show today, man? It doesn't make sense to do it with the echo. I don't know why cap is happening. We're going to wait till Cap comes back. Because it's still echoing, so I don't want to be a hindrance to the show. So handle your business. I'll catch up with everybody tomorrow. If I, you know what? I'll probably tomorrow. I'll probably try to catch up with everybody tomorrow. On the Chop Shop. All right.
All right. All right, now we're back, and once again, I got one more thing to play to troubleshoot. So you guys bear with me. We go to a quick break, and we'll come right back. Let me try this right here. I'm gonna pop a wheelie with this thing.
H-Town, let's get down at the Aldine ISD M.O. Campbell Center. High school boys basketball season opener powered by Boost Mobile. November 12th and 13th, 12 games in 2 days, including the Shadow Creek Sharks, will battle the nation's #1 ranked public school, the Duncanville Panthers. Undefeated state champ Beaumont United will take on Cy Ranch. November 12th and 13th at the M.O. Campbell Center, the season opener powered by Boost Mobile. For schedule and $10 tickets, go to rcsports.com. H-Town, let's get down at the Aldine ISD M.O. Campbell Center. High school boys basketball season opener powered by Boost Mobile. November 12th and 13th, 12 games in 2 days, including the Shadow Creek Sharks, will battle the nation's #1 ranked public school, the Duncanville Panthers. Undefeated state champ Beaumont United will take on Cy Ranch. November 12th and 13th at the M.O. Campbell Center, the season opener powered by Boost Mobile. For schedule and $10 tickets, go to rcsports.com.
All right, here's the deal, guys. What we're gonna do, because since we're in troubleshoot mode right now, we need you guys to help us to be able to solve it. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us to let us know when you're hearing the echoes and whatnot. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land the plane on this feed and go back, and we'll let Haller pull up and restart his feed. So we're gonna ask you guys are close out, and then you come back in when you see the live thing come up, the notification pop back up, and you will be automatically on Hatter's feed, right? And then we will see we're trying to detect exactly where the echo is coming from. We get this thing periodically, but right now we're at a point now where the chop shop has been too strong for too long. And it's time to solve it, not deal with it. And now, so we just need you guys right now, on the count of 3, everybody will close out this show, and we're going to restart another one in about maybe 15 seconds. And let's get on that one, and we'll see how it goes. You guys, thanks so much for your patience, and we'll get with you in just a second.